Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome here at Crypto Hash Review, where we educate and disseminate information about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies from a Muslim perspective. And we continue on our session for questions and answers. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. I just wanted to know whether XLM is permissible. And XLM basically means stellar lumens. To put my money into it. Okay. I didn't realize there was other rulings for other coins. So let's stop here actually, let's go back. So let's go back a step. Is stellar lumens permissible? Again, I'm trying to focus on Bitcoin and we'll discuss other coins later on down the line. Again, I want there to be a firm understanding and foundation as to what Bitcoin is and why it is halal. And from that foundation, we'll piggy bank and jump off to understand other things, if you even need anything else. But stellar lumens, just to let you know, is kind of like trying to address like a remittance and settlement layer between banks and other institutions. So at the moment, the way the banks work is that when you send money to other places, essentially there's like a debt between the two of you, and then there's as a moment where the debts on both sides are settled, as in there are whatever's transferred is transferred, whatever's received is received, and they settle their balances. And then when you have final settlement, that sometimes can take days, even some places weeks. So stellar lumens like XRP are attempting to make systems to make these things instant or near instant between banks. So that's basically what it is. I didn't realize there are rulings on other coins. Yes, there is. And many people don't understand this, and it's just unfortunate with a lot of fatwa about cryptocurrencies. They lump Bitcoin with everything else. Oh, these coins are, and then they mention. And sometimes the way they describe coins, it is true with some coins, but not true with other coins. So basically, when Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin, he wanted to find a way to have a way to store your wealth digitally and exchange and use your wealth digitally without a need for a third party. So he was solving that problem. How to exist online without the need for a bank. And he solved the problem. Then other people came along and thought, wait, this blockchain is amazing. I could do this with it. I could do that with it. I could do this with it. I could do that with it. And then we have an explosion of ideas of how blockchain could be used in other things. So this is one of them. And based on that, that basically means that each use case needs to be analyzed individually. Maybe how you're using blockchain and for what purpose is haram. Maybe the industry you're trying to serve is haram. Maybe the way you're trying to go about it is haram. There's so many things that can be described in the way which can implement blockchain and put it underneath the category of crypto. That would essentially mean it's still haram. It's just a way of doing it and non-haram. So every coin has a particular ruling. Truth be told, if a coin functions pretty much 100% verbatim like Bitcoin, then it can't take a ruling of Bitcoin. Things like Litecoin, things like Digibyte, these kind of coins, they're effectively just carbon copies of Bitcoin. Not saying it in a derogatory way, I'm just saying what its purpose is. Purpose is to be digital money. That's what it does. It doesn't do anything more than that. So would it be any different from Bitcoin? Not really, no. But other coins do other things. Some coins are not meant to be money. Some coins are meant to be tokens. Some coins are meant to be almost like a ticket into a little club. I mean, lots of things can be used for cryptocurrencies. We're going to have videos in the future demonstrating to you how to make it on crypto. You can literally make it on crypto tokens within half an hour, even 10 minutes, or even less than that, depending on some platforms. So it's not difficult. But what you want to use it for is the kind of question we're going to have. So yeah, every coin has its own ruling, but Bitcoin, as we've stated, is halal. Are you able to give me a list of the most known coins which are not permissible? Not permissible or permissible, I guess. Well, I'll give a list of ones that are not permissible or those that are permissible. I don't know. So what we are working on at the moment is putting forward guidelines so that if you learn these guidelines or you apply these guidelines on individual projects, you could, at some level, have an understanding of where to draw the line with some of the coins that are haram outright. I haven't finished it yet, but it will come up soon on our website. But as for making lists, because it's so easy to make a cryptocurrency, literally, if I was to make a list of those that are haram or those that are halal, it'd be a very long list both ways. So it makes no sense really making a list like that, because what you kind of do is that you kind of put those that are not mentioned in the list in the other category. If I have a list of those that are haram, then effectively I'm saying those that are not on the list are halal, or at least indirectly. Or if I say these are lists that are halal, then the others not mentioned the haram. So you get the gist. But definitely we'll be in the future discussing each coin individually. I mentioned examples, LTC, which is Litecoin. Literally a carbon copy of Bitcoin, as the founder Charlie Lee mentioned. He took the code, tweaked some stuff, and launched a new project. So it's literally the same as Bitcoin. ADA, which is like Ethereum. XRP. Now everyone who knows me knows I hate XRP, and I can say this one now. This is free of charge. I hate XRP. Why? Many reasons. The way it was launched, what it's trying to do, everything about XRP is just filth to me. I hate the banking system. I hate everything surrounding the banking system. Bankers are thugs and nasty people, and what they do is haram. They are making war against Allah and His messengers, and every Muslim should hate bankers and banks. So for a project to come about that's focusing on helping banks is an enemy to me. And XRP is that. They want to help remittance between banks, that kind of stuff. And what they're doing is stupid to me. Okay, look, I want to make the transmission of fiat money from one country to another country easier. Just use Bitcoin. Why use fiat money in the first place? It's like, the way I always say to people is, it's like, I remember in the 90s, there was an online website which allowed you to send an email as a fax. So basically you would fax, you emailed this website, and then it would send that email onto another company to where you want it to go as a fax, because people use fax in the 90s. And anyone who invested in that website, in that company, is an idiot, because fax machine were dying. Email was obviously the 2.0. Why would you invest in the system that's trying to maintain the legacy old system and not invest in the future? That's XRP. You're effectively investing in the idea that banks will still be here forever. And I hope banks die. Anyway, so anyone who wants to help and support XRP, then you do that. It's up to you. But the fact that every single XRP token that will ever exist was printed on the day they launched it, and they had all the tokens, that should be enough to let you know how much of a nasty project that is. But interestingly enough, one of the founders of XRP founded Stellar Lumens. Anyway, etc. Thanks. And you guys, thank you. Anyway, Jazakallah khair. I hope you benefited from this video, and may Allah give you plenty Bitcoin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.